Welcome to our Hatha Yoga Ashram. Today, we have come up with a new topic about sacred spaces, exploring yoga ashram life in India. Let's start. Welcome to today's episode. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine waking before sunrise. The air is still. Somewhere in the distance, a temple bell rings. You step outside your room and feel cool stone beneath your feet. There is no rush, no traffic, no inbox waiting. Just the sound of birds and the quiet awareness that the day will begin with practice. Today, we're exploring yoga ashram life in India, what it really means, why people travel across the world to experience it, and how these sacred spaces continue to shape modern yoga education. This isn't about romanticizing simplicity. It's about understanding why intentional environments matter. What is a yoga ashram? Really? The word ashram comes from Sanskrit, traditionally referring to a spiritual hermitage or disciplined community devoted to study and practice. In the context of yoga in India, an ashram is not just accommodation with a yoga hall. It is a structured way of living. Daily life in an Indian yoga ashram typically revolves around routine. Early morning meditation, pranayama practice, asana sessions, meals are served at set times, karma yoga, or mindful service, evening chanting or reflection. This rhythm is deliberate. It removes unnecessary decision-making and external distractions, creating space for introspection. When people speak of ashram experience India, what they often mean is this immersion into simplicity and consistency. The power of environment and learning yoga. One of the most striking aspects of ashram life is how quickly the environment influences the nervous system. When routines are predictable and surroundings are calm, the body shifts toward regulation. Research in environmental psychology suggests that structured daily rituals and exposure to natural settings significantly reduce stress markers. Studies on contemplative retreat settings have also shown improvements in attention and emotional regulation after immersive practice periods. In an ashram, these elements converge. You wake and sleep at consistent times. You eat simple, sattvic food. You practice without external noise. The environment becomes a teacher. Rishikesh and the roots of modern ashram culture. Many yoga seekers first encounter ashram life in Rishikesh, often called the yoga capital of the world. Located along the Ganges River and surrounded by Himalayan foothills, Rishikesh has been a center of spiritual study for decades. Here, yoga ashrams vary from traditional monastic settings to modern teacher training campuses. Despite differences in structure, most share a common thread: disciplined routine and emphasis on self-study. Practicing in Rishikesh is not about luxury. It's about rhythm and reflection. Students often describe the experience as both challenging and clarifying. Daily life inside an ashram. Ashram life in India is rarely glamorous. Rooms are simple, meals are vegetarian and modest. Schedules are full but intentional. A typical day may begin before sunrise with silent meditation. Asana and pranayama follow. Lectures on yoga philosophy or anatomy fill late mornings. Afternoons might include self-study or service. Evenings often close with chanting or guided reflection. This structured routine removes many distractions common in daily urban life. Without constant digital input or social obligations, students begin to notice subtler patterns, mental habits, emotional responses, and physical limitations. Ashram life creates the conditions for observation. A researched perspective on retreat and immersion. Scientific research supports the impact of immersive contemplative environments. Studies on multi-day meditation retreats show measurable decreases in cortisol levels and improvements in mood and attention. Research into structured daily rituals suggests that predictable schedules enhance psychological stability and reduce decision fatigue. These findings help explain why yoga teacher training in India within an ashram setting often feels transformative. The change is not mystical. It is supported by the environment, routine, and focused attention. The role of yoga teacher training in ashrams. Many students travel to India specifically for yoga teacher training in an ashram setting. The appeal lies not only in certification but in immersion. In an ashram, yoga is not an hour-long class squeezed into a busy schedule. It is the framework of the day. Philosophy discussions extend beyond textbooks. Anatomy lessons are connected directly to daily practice. Silence between sessions becomes as meaningful as instruction. This integrated approach shapes both understanding and discipline. A well-known example of structured education in an ashram setting, Arhanta Yoga, is a famous yoga ashram in India, known for its disciplined atmosphere and structured education system. It follows a yogic lifestyle, which is complemented by a proper teaching system. The students are exposed to early morning practice, structured classes, and a proper routine that helps in the development of both body and philosophy. Such examples show how ashram living can be combined with modern education standards. Challenges of ashram life. Ashram life is not effortless. Early mornings can feel intense. Limited privacy may feel unfamiliar. Simple meals require adjustment for some visitors. Yet these challenges are often where growth occurs. When external comforts are reduced, awareness increases. When routine replaces choice, clarity emerges. Ashram living gently exposes attachments to comfort, validation, and productivity. This exposure is not punitive, it is revealing. Sacred space as a psychological experience. The idea of sacred space is not limited to temples or rituals. It refers to intentional spacing where attention is directed inward. In India, many ashrams are physically located near rivers, forests, or mountains. Natural settings enhance the sense of separation from daily noise. However, the sacredness comes from commitment to practice, not scenery alone. Sacred space is created through discipline and shared intention. Modern ashram life in 2026. Ashrams in India today exist along a spectrum. Some maintain traditional monastic discipline, others integrate modern facilities and global accessibility. Technology has influenced even sacred spaces. Online modules supplement in-person study. International students connect before arriving. Hybrid yoga teacher training programs combine immersion with digital follow-up. Yet at the core, the ashram principle remains unchanged. Simplify the external world to better observe the internal one. Why people continue to seek ashram experiences. In a world defined by speed, constant connectivity, and performance metrics, ashram life offers contrast. It asks participants to slow down without escaping responsibility. Many students return home not with dramatic revelations but with quieter shifts, more consistent morning routines, greater respect for rest, clearer boundaries around digital consumption. Ashram life does not remove you from life, it reframes it. Final thoughts. Sacred spaces are not defined by architecture alone. They are defined by intention. Yoga ashram life in India invites you to step into rhythm, discipline, and observation. It strips away excess to reveal the pattern. It challenges comfort to cultivate awareness. Exploring ashram life offers a disciplined, spiritual, and simple environment focused on yoga training, meditation, and self-discovery. Whether you experience it in Rishikesh, in a structured yoga teacher training program, or in a quieter rural setting, the essence remains the same. Ashram life is not about perfection, it is about practice, steady, simple, and honest. And sometimes, that simplicity is the most sacred space of all. Thank you for listening. To explore the ashram lifestyle and yoga training, visit our official website, www.arhantayoga.org.